guys, Jimmy Blackman with you today, and we're talking climbing stands. I've been hunting a climbing stand a lot this year because it gives me the ability to move around a good bit. I don't have to worry about the wind so much in a certain area because I can move the upwind or downwind wherever I need to be on that particular spot. But I thought I'd talk you through some of the things I do. I'm hunting a Lone Wolf Climber. This one they no longer make. They've got a new one out now, but this is a few years old. I try to make sure that the bottom platform is going to be as level as possible when I get to the point I'm going to hunt. Of course, the tree gets smaller as you go up, and so I'll start with it elevated. If it's not pretty close, I redo it. And the reason for that is I stand the whole time I hunt. So after 5 or 6 hours of standing, if your toes are a little bit high or a little bit low, it really bothers your feet and ankles. So what I do with that is I'll get this platform, lower it right down here as low as I can, sit on it, use my legs, put on each side, raise up, and adjust the right side. It's pretty easy on this, not on all stands, but on this one, pretty easy. So I climb with the stand. Of course, I'm just holding here, pulling with my feet and raising it till I get to where I need to be. When I get to where I need to be, make sure that's right. Then one of the things I do is test draw in all my lanes. So I'm good here, I could shoot anywhere here. But as I get here, if I've got a lane I really want to shoot right there, I got a problem. I either got to get way out here, which I don't prefer to do, or I'm going to have to move the stand around to the side of the tree so that I get the best opportunity to pull the bow at the position of the place I think I'm going to be shooting a deer. So make sure that you adjust that before you pull your bow up and you get everything in the tree with you. Get it where you want it. So once I get all of that set, everything's good to go. Of course, I tie myself in first. Then I take the top and I flip it around backwards. Now, if I have my backpack, I will secure it to the tree and set it on top of it so I can reach and access it if I want. And then I'm ready to go. Now, you see this, my toes are a little high because of where I'm set up here, and this tree's leaning this way. That puts me in this position, very uncomfortable. So you want to get that lowered. Sometimes you just have to deal with this. The tree you're hunting is what it is. But I like a climbing stand. I like standing because I use my hip to anchor myself, number one, and number two, to make sure I'm bending at the waist. If my hip is pinned to that tree and I'm shooting, I have to bend at the waist, right? If I'm out here, I can do all kind of stuff. But if my hip's pinned, then I know I'm going to bend at the waist to make a shot here, and I'm going to get to anchor. So that'll help me bend at waist, but also I like to have the stability. That's why I do not hunt ladder stands. I don't hunt them at all because ladder stands, they have a seat that's made into them. So when you stand on the platform, you're out away from the tree. And it's usually pretty narrow. I don't like that. The only other option is to stand on the seat. It's really narrow and wide, so it doesn't give you a good place to stand, good footing for an archery shot. So I don't hunt ladder stands. I hunt lock-ons and I hunt my climbing stands. But then, you know, I hunt, I stand up the whole time, I hold my bow the whole time. I like high-top boots for that reason. I can tuck my bow right into there, catch my pants and tuck it right into the top. It's almost perfect for my 64 and plus inch bows, you know, for my long bows. My hand's right here, I'm ready to go. Finger on the string, anything happens, all I gotta do is ease it up and I'm ready to go. Never sitting down, bow never hung up. I'll move around a little bit this way or whatever, but this is the base that I do. And then of course, pull your drag line all the way up, deer will come in, they'll smell it, they'll run, it'll spook them. I've had them come in, sniff it, look straight up, know I'm there, and then bust me. That's really frustrating when it's the lead doe and that buck you want is 30 yards out. She walks in, sniffs your drag line, takes off, and your buck's gone with it. So this is how I hunt it. Once I get ready to get down, backpack comes off, goes on my back first, lower my bow, and then again, turn this around. Once it's around to my waist, then untie your safety line, throw it around you, or better yet, just let it drag so that you're not standing up here trying to tie. And then of course, lower back down to the bottom. So just a few tips for hunting a climbing stand. Best of luck on your hunting season. I hope you're shooting them straight.